Oh man, I was about to fucking delete this whole video completely, but I figured it'd be a good opportunity to like actually show you some of like the learning process that I go through when I do my thing on the side. Usually when I make tutorials, I show you just basically the stuff that works for me, the shit is like successful, but the stuff they don't show you is the stuff like where I fail. But now thinking about it, I think it'll be a good opportunity to like make videos, right? To show you the shit that where I fuck up and what doesn't work and what I learned from it, because that's what basically my channel is about, right? Really showing you what I learned, how I learned it, and how I experiment and stuff like that. And also, like, a lot of you do ask for more behind the scenes kind of shit. You know, you guys have asked for that, so that's the point of this fucking video. Basically, my footage at night does not look good with my camera, right? I was experimenting, trying to get some night footage. With this camera, it doesn't look that great. It's grainy, you know, you lose a lot of quality, this and that. So I wanted to experiment, like, see if it will work if I can use stills instead of, like, taking footage, right? Because with footage, it comes out very grainy, and I don't like the way it looks of it, right? So that's why I was trying to see if I could take a bunch of, like, burst mode, a bunch of images, and then, like, try to, like, you know, mesh them together and see if it could create, like, a good video. I experimented with that, and it didn't come out that as good as I thought it would, or as I was hoping, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm back to like this, you know, thing, runway. And if we go to like edit images, we go to frame interpolation. Now, as you can see here, I already dropped in a bunch of pictures and shit like that. Here, let me bring this over. Here are the pics. Now, I took a shitload of pics. Let me make this small. I got hundreds of pictures here, the small icons. Oof, see like all that? I used like my phone app and I held the, you know, snap picture and I just took a bunch of images, right? Trying to like, you know, get like as much as information I can for this software. I already did a few of these and it worked out okay, actually. Now, when there's light, say like this part right here, I'm kissing my girlfriend. There's like what, like 12 pictures, right? Let me drop that in there. You know, let it work. Now, another thing I guess I'll admit I don't like is that, like, what I'm doing right now, it's fucking waiting, right? Like, I have to upload the pictures and all this stuff. I mean, if it was, like, one specific thing, you know, if I was just gonna do something cool to, like, I don't know, see if I can do, like, a video short for my Instagram, then this is fine, right? But the thing is, if I need to, like, do this for every clip that I want to add into my video, it's gonna take fucking forever, right? It's not worth it. So if I hit generate with this image sequence that just, like, uploaded, and if I hit play, and this is just like basically 12 images, right? And I made it into 10 seconds. Now, it looks fine. But again, it's just like the waiting process for me to do that, right? But the whole point of me doing this was simply to do like night scenes, right? Because like I said, my footage at night does not look good whatsoever, right? As you can see here, you know, it's very grainy, right? But I just realized that, you know, I did some like post-production work on the color area, adding some nodes, some denoiser and sharpening, and like the image actually looks okay, right? It's not the best, but I mean it's better than like what I had, so you know, it's definitely a lot cleaner. Yeah, see, this is my girlfriend, same shot, so you can see how like cleaner it is between this and this after adding some work. But so I decided I'm gonna just do that. Even though like the image quality is not 100% good, I can just spend the extra time like fixing it in post, right? Which I'll admit I was trying to avoid because I just want to like basically do these videos as fast as possible, but I need to take the time to like do this from now on. And since Halloween is coming, I got a lot of cool shit to fucking film, man, you know? So I figured something out, but let me finish this part of the video before I get too ahead of myself. Now, I did some experimenting with what I got. See like this part here, before we still had a little bit of light out. I dropped this in here. Those are 14 images. And again, you know, I have to wait. Now let's say generate that 10-second video from those, that burst of images I took. If I hit play. Yeah, see, this is another issue I was having. Because like the night scenes and people moving in the background all fast, right? There's a lot of motion blur that happens, right? So the shutter speed had to slow down a bit to make sure it's able to like allow light to enter the lens. So you get a lot of motion blur, right? So actually the interpolation, it can get kind of fucked, right? So, you know, this weird shit that starts to happen. So it doesn't work as good as I thought. So, you know, that kind of happens. If I try something else out, I'll do one more test here. It's like, if this was pretty dark. This is 23 images, right? So it should be technically a little bit smoother, right? So let's see what happens here. And again, the waiting time, which I want to try to avoid. Fucking waiting. Because I want to get these videos done as fast as possible. Waiting. Alright, so that's done. So this is a pretty dark image. As you can see here, like even the camera itself couldn't take that good of a selfie. Yeah, like I said, my girlfriend's dancing around. There's a lot of motion blur, so like the interpolation doesn't know how to like how to mesh like the fucking images together correctly, right? It just looks too weird. Obviously, you know, it can only do so much, right? But for what I want, it's not working. And to end the video, oh, by the way, if you want to restart, you can just hit the refresh button here, and like it starts you fresh. This is another issue I had, which I thought was kind of odd, is that I took a burst sequence of this person walking, and I got an error, which I thought was fucking annoying. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, I got a picture of this woman. She had like LEDs on her shoes and all that, so I just want to like see what happens if I, you know, do this burst experimenting thing with her, and I drop in all these clips of 25 images, but then I started to get fucking errors, right? Check this out. You see that this image contains inappropriate content, please remove. This image contains inappropriate content. This image contains inappropriate content. It's like literally, they're all similar. I don't know what the fuck the problem is. Really, that was kind of dumb. what the fuck? Man, this is only an assumption. Is that these pics have that a child here? I mean, my assumption is just that. I really don't know what else it could be, really. Which, I mean, to an extent, I think is fine. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, what if you're taking a picture of your own kid? You know what? I can't use it. I mean, I really don't know what the hell's going on. Like, I really don't know what else it could be, right? So I don't know, I just thought it was dumb as fuck. But yeah, I just wanted to get like an image sequence of her, but either way, it didn't come out that good, right? So yeah, anyways, to end the video, I learned that I'm just gonna have to like fucking like film what I can at night, you know, the best that I can, and then like just do some post-production like cleaning, right? And this is probably like the best I can do. The similar, you can see like all the grain that is around here on the ground, this and that, and using like the color section, I was able to add some nodes and remove the noise and like sharpen things a bit, and it actually looks good. You know, not the best, but it's what I have to do. And another thing I learned is that basically I try to do everything in handheld just to like keep things simple, but obviously when it's handheld, my hand is moving around a lot, so I have to use the image stabilizer. Image stabilization adds blur to hide the motion between the frames, right? So it's not as sharp. So basically I just have to like hook up my gimbal if I want to do that, use the phone, which is fine. That's what I have it for, right? But like, you know, it's just like I'm trying to figure out how to like expedite the process. If something was to happen, I could just pull out my phone and film really quick rather than like having the gimbal on all the damn time. But from the looks of it, that's what I have to do, right? Just have my phone attached to the gimbal, and that's that. But anyways, this is what I do in my free time a lot. I figure out stuff by experiment, and you know, because things don't work out the way I do, then I figure out what does, and then I move on from there, right? People have asked me, how do I learn all this shit? Well, that I fucked up a lot, and I have to, right? This is how you learn. Yeah, you can watch a lot of tutorials of people that like know what they're doing, but I mean, like to get to that point, you have to make your own mistakes, right? Like a parent talking to a kid. Shit. But anyways, that's all I have to say. I want to keep this video short. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Go out there and fuck up. That's how you learn. All right, man. Talk to you later. Peace.